Hi, my name's Nick Tann, and welcome to my Fresh Music Fix. Artists from around the world send me their songs. I choose the ones I like the best and put them in a podcast to share with you. In this, episode 17, I bring you Van Royale, Abs Winter, Dr. Black, but I kick off with Nick Tann and the whole family, and you are going to love it!
She went to hear him sing. Then they ended up in Chinatown and they did some crazy things. They had it all and they had it all the time. They had a little whiskey and they had a little wine, and they smoked a little weed until they couldn't walk the line. And then they had it all and then they had it all the time. Had it all and they had it all and they had it all and then they had it all and then they had it all the time. The doctor diagnosis, it was bleak. She gave him 50 volumes to go and see me in a week. And then they had it all, and then they had it all the time. Had it all, and then they had it all, and then they had it all, and they had it all, and then they had it all the time. The doctor diagnosis, it was bleak. She gave him 50 violins to go and see me in a week. And then they had it all, and then they had it all the time. Now the party's over, he just didn't see the signs. There's no light on the horizon, no solution he could find. They had it all, and then they had it all the time. Had it all and then they had it all and then they had it all and then they had it all and they had it all the time. Had it all and they had it all and then they had it all and they had it all and then they had it all the time. Had it all and then they 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 had it all and they had it all and then they had it all and then they had it all, they had it all the
Hello.
Good afternoon, Nick.
Good afternoon, how are you?
Yeah, good. He rinsed that at the end, didn't he, eh? Whoever that was.
I do.
So that was back in March?
It was back in March.
At
March
Balham,
this year.
Bedford at Balham.
Bedford in Balham.
What a great evening that was.
It was a good night, wasn't it?
Yeah, 4 or 5
fun,
bands.
didn't we?
Yeah, we did. And I was sat next to Alison Wheeler from the beautiful South.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
You come all that way to see us.
Yeah, unbelievable. She was there to support another artist called Luna J.
She was.
But yeah, that was a great night, and the recording of that is tremendous, and the video is excellent as well. All the videos that they took, which I know you've edited down,
which I've stolen.
Yes,
I stole them, and I stole the soundtrack on it. Absolutely, I took it all off and I remixed it. Well, I remixed it, I mastered it, and did some other things, little bits of editing to it. And now you can go and listen to it on the Spotify. Links in the show notes.
What I love about that is you always speed that up. It's always too fast. So there's always a bit of that where you're going.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so it's a great live track.
Yeah, we really enjoy playing it. And before, we always go, all right, don't rush it. So let's just keep it nice and simple. But after all, we're going, come on,
get in there.
Come on, let's have some of that. So yeah, that was a lovely night. And I'll talk about it. We'll talk a bit about that later on. Some other stuff as well. Anyway, listen to this. This is Van Royale. This is brilliant. Have some of that.
Oh, straight in. Immediately looked at you as soon as that started. That was a great way to start a song.
Lovely,
and then the voice comes in, which is low in the mix, but it works well because of the harmonies that come in later. Yeah, there's lots of the lovely breaks, the stops, and we both go.
Stops, and they said at the end, did we have enough of those stops? Nah, let's do some more.
Great.
Lovely.
It was all put together really well.
It
I really enjoyed that.
Really was put together very well. And I could have done with some more of that, actually.
Yeah, they're from Liverpool, Van Royale.
Yeah, I'm sure I've played them before.
We have, definitely.
Maybe,
yes.
Yeah. That was a great track, that was.
Yeah.
I was going to say something else nice about them. Reminded me a little bit of Muse, actually.
Okay.
A bit of Muse. But lovely. I also wanted to say that in the last podcast, if you listen to it, I was talking about someone that was chatting to me about bands playing like cover bands, and really we shouldn't be seeing cover bands anymore. Well, we do, I fucking hate them. But a band, instead of seeing a Radiohead cover band, go and see a band like Pleasure Centre who play that sort of music, because you're gonna
But
and it was. But I was having a conversation with I can't remember his name from Soft Cotton County. Actually, didn't tell me his name. It was someone from Soft Cotton County that was chatting to me on Instagram. I thought it was on TikTok, but no, it's on Instagram. But yeah, sorry, go on, Chris.
Yeah, I was just going to say the problem is that venues need to put on tribute acts because that brings the money in for them then to support the new artists. You know, I know exactly what you're saying, but I know that's how I know. Speaking to promoters and music venues, that's how it works. You know, they've got to get those.
Well,
people
it does now. The problem is this is the problem. All right. I'll tell you the problem after this track. Should we do another track, or do you want a little rant first?
No, we'll save the rant for later. You'll have calmed down after this.
This is what they call true speak. I'm going to give you some true speak after Abs Winter. Okay, I'll tell you. Let me tell you the truth. Listen to this. This is Abs Winter and Tired of You.
You think you're better than me, but I'm different. You think you're different, but you're not different. You think you're so pretty, not original. You're not original, pretend to be original. Your ego's not trying to hide and it's draining. You're so draining, stop being draining. Ugly on the inside, how frustrating. You're so frustrating. Now I'm frustrated. Copy and paste, want all the attention. You're not a saint, I forgot to mention. Ignoring you is what I gotta do, or else my battery will be at 2. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you, so tired of you. You're like the Tin Man with no heart. Pick me from the start, we're like worlds apart. You're self-important, standing at the bar, thinking you're off the charts. You're just plastic art. Copy and paste, want all the attention. You're not a saint, I forgot to mention. Ignoring you is what I gotta do, or else my battery will be at 2. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you, so tired of you.
So, the others came over to me and they were like, by the way, we're going to leave early because you know who is coming out. And well, I don't want to lose my energy. So are you coming with us or are you going to stay here?
Copy and paste, want all the attention. You're not a saint, I forgot to mention. Ignoring you is what I gotta do, or else my battery will be at 2. I'm tired of you. So tired of you. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you. So tired of you.
Lovely.
Oh,
Oh, a little giggle at the end. I
I
missed
like the
that.
giggle.
Sorry about that.
We love a little giggle at the end.
Should we have that again?
Yeah, go on.
Oh, gorgeous.
Yes.
Gorgeous.
Really
So that reminded me of somebody and sent me off on a little bit of a rabbit because I couldn't remember what they were called, but I finally remember what they were called
And
after
they were
Paramore.
okay. And
So if you like Paramore, then don't go and see a Paramore cover band. Or Sorry Aid, who, I'm sure he doesn't listen to this. I know somebody, a fellow bass player who plays in a Paramore cover band. And if you listen, mate, I'm sorry, but don't go and see them. Go and see Abs Winter because she's got new stuff that sounds a bit like Paramore. Again, not exactly, but enough for you to go. And if you like Paramore, if you like Paramore, then you will love Abs Winter.
And she's only 22. She's from Coventry. We've played her a couple of times
We
before.
have played her a couple of times, and I think she's one of the people. There's a few people that they send me emails every so often. They go, "Oh, I wonder if you could play my song on your podcast." And I've attached it all. Blah blah blah. I'm a so and so, and I'm like, "Yeah, I played it last week." Abs is one of those, and there's a couple of other people that are like, "Oh yeah, Greet's like that." There's a new song coming out by Greet in a future podcast, and she emails me and goes, "Oh, my name's Greet. I'm a so and so something." Yeah, all right. Great.
She's the Lithuanian, isn't she? She's brilliant. She's amazing.
She is,
and so is this. This was great. It's very poppy.
Very poppy.
I said to you, it's almost like it should be in a sort of a TV show. You could almost see the run into the background of a TV show, something like that.
Yeah, you could indeed. Also, there's a lovely bit. There's some lovely drums there where he hits the crash a lot. Like, which is great. So I haven't forgotten my rant. I'm sorry.
God.
So this is the thing. So what happened in the past? What used to happen was you used to go and play a gig, and there used to be people called promoters, and they go right, okay, come to the gig. I'll promote that night, yeah, and just come along. And I've played some amazing gigs in the past. We just turned up and played the gig. We didn't have to do any promotion stuff. Guess who did that? The promoter did that. And then what happened was they sort of realised that the internet was there and that bands could actually promote things to their fans. And so promoters went, well, we'll just sit back and let you do all that stuff. And so, because, if you don't do it, there'll be nobody here. And then this is what happened. And we talked about this, about what a band's going to do to get recognised and people to go and see gigs. But they don't go and see gigs because the promoters don't promote the venue. Because if we get to a Wednesday night and you think, oh, I want to go and see, I fancy a bit of live music. I wonder what's out there. And so, well, so-and-so, the pub round the corner or whatever, they always put on good live music. Let's go and see some of that. But they don't. They go, oh, we want to go and see some cover band because it's going to be like this.
Fleetwood Mac.
We know, Fleetwood Mac band. Oh Jesus, I couldn't think of anything worse than going to see I'm sorry if you're in a Fleetwood Mac tribute band, but I personally could not think of many. There are many things worse, but I'm also going to see that. Young people don't want to go and see that. They want to go and see. They want to go somewhere and they're like, look, we go there because it's a really good vibe at this venue, and they put on some really good music. We saw this band last week. They sounded a bit like Paramore. They sounded a bit like, I don't know, whatever. And that's what you need. Christopher.
I've got the counter argument.
Okay.
So I work with Ken Brown, who's a brilliant music promoter, as you know. He's got a great following. We are struggling to sell tickets.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. It has changed since COVID. We're struggling to sell tickets. We've got Katie Hurt coming up in a couple of weeks' time.
Yeah.
We've played on this podcast a couple of times.
On this podcast.
She's always sold out the Square Tower. It's only 100-seater, but she's always sold out the Square Tower. Struggling to sell tickets. And she's promoting it as well. She's putting Facebook-sponsored posts out as well. Speaking of Jeff Priestley from the Wedgwood Rooms, he had Ian Prowse there, who sells out a 400-seater venue easily, struggling to sell tickets. It's really weird. So there is the world has definitely changed.
Yeah,
but it should be that as you say, the artists are promoting it now. They should be coming from both ends, so it should double up on it.
If the promoters had said, "Come on a Wednesday night, we've always got good people playing, always got people coming," someone's making a smoothie somewhere.
It must be your wife.
It must be. Then we wouldn't have this. So it's kind of come full circle now, where the promoters are going and everyone's doing it, but everyone goes, oh, God, Wedgwood Rooms, and I quite like the Wedgwood Rooms. It's nice.
Oh,
Edge of the Wedge is quite nice as well. But if there's no bands on, no sort of big bands to sell out, what does it do? It's closed, isn't it?
Yeah, there is a few independent promoters that use it as well.
But why not open it up as a bar that plays really cool music and get some local people in that gives them 50 quid to come along and play in front of 30 people or whatever. Why not do it that way?
Okay.
But because otherwise all you've got then is promoters wringing their hands going, oh no, we can't sell tickets to the people anymore because well, so I'm not going to play any gigs this year, am I?
That's end of Nick's career
That's
locally.
My career going, I'll forget that. But I mean, that's what it is. So
it's a difficult world out there.
It is a difficult world, but it's not an impossible world because people love live music. Yeah, people love live music, and tell them where to go, and they go. That's it. Tell them it's on, and it's on. Like I've got there is a place near me. There's one pub called Steamtown, and I know that they put on some good music on a Saturday night. And if I want to go and see something on a Saturday night, I very often don't because I'm knackered on a Saturday night. But if I did, I'd go to Steamtown because they have some good people that I know that play down there. But I'd take a chance on somebody else because it's good.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've put the world to rights there. We're going to finish with Dr. Black. This is awesome.
I've done this time to make you feel this way. Another wrong move again, another step into danger, another foot in the grave. You're telling me we have to see this blood-borne show of treachery, but I won't stay here for long. I'll be out of here and out there on my own. Still you drag me down, shoot me up and spit me out, and you kick me to the curb and leave me writhing in the dark. No, what have you done this time? Well, you've taken it too damn far. Another lie from your mouth, another bone that you've broken, another new set of scars in me. Ours has to be this full-on life of misery, but I won't stay here no more. Now be on my way and on the road back home. And still you drag me down, shoot me up and spit me out, and you kick me to the curb and leave me writhing in the dark.
Boom.
Wow.
How about that?
That was powerful production there.
Great, wasn't it?
Really nicely done.
It was
Really
really,
nicely done.
really good.
That-
It had a sort of. I mean, it's. I don't know. I'm not going to get into genres, but it had that sort of production of metal.
Yeah, they
But-
describe themselves as that.
Yeah,
Metal hardcore.
yeah. I'd say hardcore, but the metal, especially the drums, are
Oh, drum was stunning.
very, very throaty.
That was Dr. Black, by the way, with Drag
Yeah,
Me Down, which
it
Nick
was.
obviously did for his last rant, but now that was brought us right back up to date. His name's Rob Rees.
I'm meant to get. We should all be lighting our torches. I'm rousing the villagers.
Join Reform. That'll just for that. But yeah, so that's Rob Rees, their London-based band, Dr. Black. Yeah, nice, great stuff. I really
Yeah.
enjoyed. I
Awesome.
really enjoyed that. It was different to what I was expecting actually, because I thought I'd read the little bit before, thinking it was going to be metal, but the start was quite sort of like. Not sedate, but it was like quite tasty, and then and then it just built into it, and the drumming then took over, and a lovely guitar solo near the end as well.
It was lovely. I was just having a quick look actually at Steamtown, what they had on. They actually had on. God, it's all going off. Dan Farrell and the Difference Engine last night. I missed them, but Dan Farrell is a friend of mine with the great Rick Foot on double bass. A really great band. If you remember a band called Accrington Stanley,
Okay.
that was Dan Farrell. But now they're Dan Farrell and the Difference Engine. Totally organic, totally original. He writes all his own stuff, and he's really, really good. And it's his second or third gig down there. Fantastic. So yeah, it can be done. You can do this. It's not difficult. It's not difficult. So yes, I think that's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think we're done.
Another great show. Did you want to mention? You were just saying you wanted to mention. Is this thing on podcast?
I did.
Sort of somewhere in the past.
I did. So you mentioned that it wasn't By the Rivers. It was some other band.
Wake the River.
Wake the River. But it's a shame that people missed out on By the Rivers. Now the podcast that we did before this was called Is This Thing On? And we did this thing on, I might have mentioned it a few times, but we did this thing on from 2008, and their episodes are all sitting there. They're all sitting there still on Spotify or however you're listening to this podcast. They're all sitting there, and there's about 400 of them. So if you fancy a real binge, a real journey, whatever, if you're into that sort of thing, have a listen. You can excuse me, you can dip in and out, or you can start from the beginning, but have a look for By the Rivers. So if you go to, there's a link on the where the show notes are on this podcast. That's Nick Tann's freshmusicfix.co.uk, or is it .com? I always bloody forget.
One of the two.
It's one of the two. You'll find it somewhere. There's a link to Is This Thing On Podcast. Actually, you can go to isthisthingOnPodcast.com. But you can also find it on Spotify, like I say, And if you go to the website, you can put in By the Rivers, and it will take you to the episodes that I played those. And there's some brilliant stuff. I played about 4 of their tracks, I think, over the years. And have a look. We mentioned a few of the bands that we said, we played before. Have a little delve in, and you'll find stuff. You'll even find a few tracks that are from bands you might have heard. You might have heard of what's the Bottlemen?
The what?
Oh, something.
The what? I didn't hear what you said.
Catfish and the Bottlemen.
Oh, Catfish and the Bottlemen.
Catfish and the Bottlemen. Yeah. I played Catfish and the Bottlemen when they were like unknown. Yeah, a lot of bands sort of come through us. And there's some other bands on there. I played Kajagoogoo on there.
Did you really?
Yeah. Kajagoogoo sent me a tune, and there's a few people on there that have Men They Couldn't Hang. Those sort of people, if you're into that kind of stuff.
Have a little research. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Many. There must be thousands of artists on there, isn't there?
There are a lot. And there's a lot of interesting. I used to do a lot of Photoshop stuff. And so
I do remember those. Cringeworthy some.
Yeah. You can say I've got no. Believe it or not, I haven't got that much of an ego, so I don't mind laughing at myself. Anyway, enough of that. I hope you enjoyed the tracks. Thanks a lot for Chris for coming along. Thanks for everybody for sending in music. I love you all. Goodbye.